What if a single contract decision could ripple across Lakers Nation, potentially shaping the team's championship blueprint for the next several years? Right now, all eyes in Los Angeles are fixed on Dorian Finney-Smith, a player whose next move could determine not just his own career path, but also the flexibility and future ambitions of the storied Lakers franchise. Before we dive into the heart of this high-stakes story, I've got a quick favor that can help this exclusive reach as many fans as possible. Take a moment, hit the hype button now, and let's rally together to bring more Lakers family into this crucial off-season discussion. 20 seconds of your hype means a lifetime for the channel. Thank you for being part of this incredible community. Now, let's break down the 3 pathways ahead and what they could mean for both Finney-Smith and the Los Angeles Lakers. The situation: Finney-Smith's contract choices at center stage. The Lakers front office is facing an off-season full of delicate decisions, and Dorian Finney-Smith's contract situation sits squarely at the top of the agenda. While big names like Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves headline extension talks, it's Finney-Smith, already eligible for a fresh deal, who might end up being the wild card. Since mid-February, Finney-Smith has been eligible to sign a 3-year extension worth up to $56.4 million. However, the decision isn't as simple as just grabbing the money. It would mean declining his $15.4 million player option for the 2025-26 season. His new extension could begin at $17.9 million with annual raises, but the choice to opt out is far from obvious. The NBA's salary cap landscape only adds to the drama. The Brooklyn Nets are the only team with true cap space this year. All others, including the Lakers, are operating within tight financial constraints, influenced heavily by the league's new collective bargaining agreement, CBA. Every dollar, every clause, and every year counts. Path 1: signing an extension, long-term security or future risk. The Lakers have a golden opportunity under the revamped CBA. Unlike before, a player declining a player option is no longer limited to extending at or above that year's salary, unlocking new flexibility for both the team and player. For Finney-Smith, a multi-year extension now could mean locking in stability and guaranteed money for seasons to come. Take Rudy Gobert's recent move with Minnesota as the leading example, opting out of a high player option, only to secure a longer, more manageable extension. The Lakers could strategize similarly, offering Dorian a multi-year deal that begins lower than his option year, keeping him in LA's plans, but also helping the team stay under restrictive cap aprons. The key advantage here: longer-term financial safety for Finney-Smith and increased flexibility for the Lakers front office when it comes to mid-level exception spending and big-name free agent hunting post-LeBron. However, there's a trade-off. Extending Finney-Smith now could cut deeply into the cap room the Lakers hope to wield in 2026, when finding Doncic's superstar co-star might become priority number 1. Should both sides wait? Well, right before the new NBA league year, Finney-Smith could go even bigger, a 4-year extension worth as much as $93.6 million. At that point, it might actually become more advantageous for him to opt in and renegotiate from there. Path 2: opting in, the conservative play for all sides. The second option is less flashy, but often preferred in uncertain markets. Finney-Smith simply picks up his $15.4 million player option for 2025-26. Why does this make sense? In short, security. By opting in, Finney-Smith eliminates all the risk of free agency in a single stroke. He gives himself another year under contract and buys both time and leverage. This approach ensures that even if the cap space landscape is barren, as it is now, with only Brooklyn rich in flexibility, he won't be left settling for less on the open market. For the Lakers, this may be ideal. While front office strategists would love to keep salaries lower for purposes of the tax apron, keeping the books clean beyond 2025-26 is a high priority. That way, they avoid financial entanglements that could prevent pursuing another big star, especially once LeBron calls it a career. Finney-Smith gets yet another small bonus. By opting in, he becomes instantly eligible for a 4-year, $96.5 million extension starting June 30th. While it's doubtful the Lakers would invest quite that much, the mere eligibility provides more negotiating clout. Best of all, next summer's free agent market could be far more welcoming, as teams like Miami and the Clippers are openly preparing to splurge in 2026. A warning comes courtesy of a veteran agent to ESPN. I've never seen a free agency where only one team has real cap space in my career. These free agents are F-ed. So, while opting in might not be the most exciting path, it's certainly the one with the least immediate risk. Path 3. Testing free agency. High risk, possible high reward. The third path is the boldest and quite possibly the most perilous. What happens if Finney-Smith turns down both the extension and the player option, betting on free agency in search of a larger payday? It's a gutsy move, but the environment this summer is unforgiving. With only the Nets holding true cap flexibility and currently not aiming to spend big on role players, Finney-Smith could find himself among those talented veterans forced into less lucrative deals. The hard capping effect of a sign-and trade only complicates potential destinations, restricting the list of realistic suitors even further. History is a harsh teacher. Just last summer, Gary Trent Jr., Tyus Jones, and Dorian Prince rolled the dice in free agency and ended up with far less than they'd hoped, forced to accept one-year veteran minimum contracts. Unless Finney-Smith has a clear, concrete offer in hand, walking away from the Lakers' interest could prove disastrous. Still, the motivation is understandable. If negotiations get rocky and Finney-Smith prioritizes years and guarantees over the highest annual figure, he might risk it all for stability elsewhere. But with only Brooklyn in play, the odds and logic both say he's better off staying put. What does it all mean for the Lakers' future? Every option Dorian Finney-Smith considers ties back directly to the Lakers' broader plans. Their vision is sharply focused on remaining competitive today, while maneuvering smartly to welcome new stars and support Doncic's rise when LeBron James eventually departs the scene. Committing long-term money restricts future ambitions. Opting in keeps options open. If the Lakers want to pivot fast in the 2026 free agent bonanza, flexibility is king. That's why patience and tactical conservatism may win the day. For Finney-Smith, the safest play is also the one that maximizes his leverage in future negotiations, letting both his performance this coming year and market changes work to his advantage. For LA, a steady hand ensures that no matter what, they're ready for the moment when the next title window swings wide open. And now, Lakers family, it's your time to shine. What path would you advise for Dorian Finney-Smith? Do you see more value in LA locking him in for the long haul, or should both sides keep their cards close and reassess as the market unfolds? Let us know your gut feeling. How would you roll the dice in this high-stakes offseason? Drop a like if you found this breakdown enlightening, and share your opinions in the comments below. I want to hear your takes, your scenarios, and your bets for what's coming next in Lakers land. Thanks for riding along on this deep dive. Your energy and insights are the heart of the channel, and I'll be here with every Lakers headline and NBA twist all summer long. Until next time, stay hyped and stay legendary.